Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8 map changes. There has been leaks that there is going to be a lot of map changes in Season 8. We are going to see Kevin the Cube return to Fortnite, and he's going to create a lot of mess on the map, and we might even get to go to different dimensions next season, where we might have 2 different versions of the map. Also, the 7 are going to be back, and they're going to have bases around the map, and this OG location is finally going to be back as well. We are also going to have a look at a trailer. Like and subscribe with bell notification, and comment your epic ID if you want to win a skin. And thanks to these guys for using my code SamJam. If you comment down below, I use your code, I will give your comment a heart. Now, before we continue with the video, I want to show you guys this glitch, which basically makes you fly, as you can see right here. It's super OP, and also you can go to the mothership. Okay, so we're gonna do this glitch at Lazy Lake. You're gonna need a Grabatron. You want to grab this diving board right here, and then you want to basically just keep hold of the diving board just like this. And every time you fall down, what you want to do is land on the diving board, which you are basically grabbing onto, so you keep bouncing up. And what's cool about this is you can actually keep doing it, and it will basically keep bouncing you up and up. This is actually a really awesome way to travel around the map. As you can see right here, you can get really high as well. You just want to make sure that you land on the board every time you fall down, because if you miss it, you will basically just fall all the way down. Also, what's cool about this is that you can actually go to the mothership using this trick as well. Oh my god, bro, I am so high right now. I am so close to the mothership. I have like glitched once before into the mothership, but I have not done it in a while as well. All right, so let's have a look what's inside the mothership. Okay, let's do this. Come on. Oh my god, bro, I cannot go through that. As you can see right there, every time I hit the mothership, it kind of bounces me down. Oh no, I missed the board as well. See, that happens if you don't land on the board. Nothing to see here, folks. Just a flower pot falling from the sky. It's just a usual thing, really. You should definitely try this glitch. At number 1, we have Kevin the Cube. Now, just before the Ariana Grande concert took place, there was a moment where we were going through this rift. That is when we saw different events that took place before in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. For example, the volcano, floating island, and at the very end, we saw this image of Kevin the Cube. Now, what's different about this image was taken on the Chapter 2 map. So that means this was not a flashback, but it was in fact a teaser of what to come in Season 8. This was the location where the Kevin the Cube was standing, and there's a lot of leaks that suggest Kevin the Cube might be a theme for next season, Season 8. Now, this leak suggests we're going to have a lot of corrupted areas around the map, because Kevin the Cube is basically going to roll around the map, corrupting different parts of the areas, exactly how he did in Chapter 1. Now, there is also a possibility we might go to a different dimension as well, where basically it's a same Fortnite world, where it's more like a dark version, exactly like Stranger Things, and they're calling this world like Sideways or something like that. Just like in Stranger Things, the different dimension is called Upside Down, and I think this different dimension world is basically like Kevin the Cube's world. Up next, we have the 7. Now, we have not seen the 7 since the end of Chapter 1 event, where they basically try to explode the 0 point and create a massive black hole. The only person we've seen is the Foundation, and we know that he actually fell into the ocean, and he said he was coming back to Fortnite Island as well. Well, in Season 8, the 7 will be here on the Fortnite Island, because the Foundation is basically going to bring all of the 7, and they are going to set up bases around the map as well. So my guessing is that it's going to be like a secret bases. It might be like underground bases, because as we all know, the Imagine Order hates the 7, and the 7 hates the Imagine Order. I don't know how many bases there are going to be, or it could be just one base, but we know that there's going to be bases created by the 7. Up next, we have the Grotto. That's right, people. Grotto is finally back on Fortnite. Since it was introduced back in Season 2, it was one of the most favorite POIs ever in Fortnite history, and Season 3 came, and it has remained flooded, unable to get in. But finally, in Season 8, there is a leak that suggests the Imagine Order are basically going to remove all the water from this base and convert it to one of the Imagine Order's main base. Now, I don't know exactly why they're doing this, maybe to combat the 7, because they know the 7s are going to have bases around the map, and they need to maybe like extend their bases to make themselves look strong. Now, I don't know exactly how the Grotto is going to look like. Is he going to look like how he used to, or maybe they're going to convert it to something that looks like maybe Corny Complex, where they have the base. Either way, we know that the Grotto is going to be back, and who knows, they might actually hire Brutus Judas, and he might be actually the boss there as well. The Fortnite government. Well, there's going to be a new organization introduced in Season 8. Now, this organization is going to be very similar to Imagine Order and the 7, and they are going to be called the Fortnite government. And this leaker says that the government is not going to be part of the Imagine Order. So it turns out the Imagine Order are not the people that controls the Fortnite island, because the whole time we thought they were the one, like the government basically. Now, I'm pretty sure the government are going to have their own headquarters on the map as well. Imagine if the Redactical Bunker are their headquarters basically the whole time. Now, we don't have any leaks suggesting that. We just have to wait and see. So apparently this government organization is going to be led by someone called the Queen. So that's right. So we're going to be introduced to a new character called the Queen. And apparently the government and the Queen is going to be part of the storyline of Fortnite all the way up until Chapter 3. Also, there's a rumor going on that the government are going to team up against the 7. And that is the only way they can defeat the Imagine Order, because Imagine Order are much bigger than the 7, because obviously in the 7 there's only 7 members. So my guessing is that this is the only way the 7 are able to defeat the Imagine Order, by teaming up with the government. Up next we have the Volcano. Now, there is a very high chance next season we're going to have a Volcano POI, very similar to Chapter 1 Season 8. Now, as we all know, the Fortnite island is stuck in a loop. Everything that happened in Chapter 1 is happening again. For example, Chapter 1 Season 4 and Chapter 2 Season 4 both were like superhero themed, and even Season 5 was Worlds Collide. So I don't see why Season 8 is not going to be the same. Also, this leaker suggested that we might get a Volcano POI as well, and if they do, it would be really cool to have geysers around the map, because we are so in need of like natural mobility, and geysers were like a really cool way to travel around the map. Up next we've got Tilted Towers. Now, if you look at the main loading screen of Season 7, you can see this mothership right here abducting people and things, but if you look around carefully, the buildings around obviously looks like Tilted Towers. Now, there is a very high chance we might actually get Tilted Towers this season, because we still have like few updates before the start of the new season. But if not, we are for sure gonna get Tilted Towers next season. It would not make sense for Fortnite to tease all this only not to bring Tilted Towers back, unless it was initially planned and then everything got cancelled. We might see Tilted Towers next season in Season 8. Up next we've got the Pirates. Okay, again the same theory. In Chapter 1 Season 8 we had like this pirate themed, and we got different pirate locations around the map, for example Lazy Lagoon. So my theory is that since the Foundation fell into the ocean, he is going to be rescued by the pirates, and the pirates are basically going to bring the Foundation to Fortnite Island, and the theme of Season 8 might be like partially pirates. Up next we've got Teen Titans Tower. Now, going all the way back to Chapter 2 Season 6, we were given this loading screen right here of Spire's assassin basically looking at the Spire, and around the Spire you can see loads of buildings. Now, in my opinion, this is actually a teaser of what to come in Fortnite. And if you look at this specific building right here, you can tell this building is obviously shaped like T. And we all know Teen Titans headquarters is basically shaped like T. And obviously every season we are getting new Teen Titans introduced. So I think this is just a matter of time we're gonna get this building right here, part of the Fortnite map. And in my opinion, this might be either in Season 9 or Season 8. Up next, we've got Justice League. Now, there was actually a massive leak that suggests that we're gonna get the rest of the Justice League introduced to Fortnite. Now, we already have few members of the Justice League, for example Aquaman, Superman, the Flash, and obviously the Batman. Now, all we need is Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Green Lantern, and Hawkgirl, and then we will basically complete all of the Justice League. So what I'm trying to say is basically there might be a headquarters of Justice League, and it would be really cool if that headquarters had like bosses. It would be really cool to have one of the Justice League as a boss, and they have like a mythic weapon. Maybe Wonder Woman can be the boss, and her mythic weapon can be the lasso of truth. Alright, now I'm gonna leave you guys with this trailer. I love you, fams. My name is SamJam. Peace.